What's up, dudes? Check out the new guitar. Not mine, but it is here for the afternoon. A buddy of mine, Bobby, stopped by. My buddy Bobby, and he brought this over. This is well, it's a custom neck, but it's basically a Charvel San Dimas. It's a Charvel San Dimas body. A couple of Seymour Duncan pickups. I think it's that standard set that he puts out that has like the Seymour Duncan and the JB, or the JB and the Jazz. You know the set I'm talking about. You can buy it for about $130, and it's that same pair. Floyd Rose. It's a maple neck. It's not a slab. It has a separate fingerboard. What's weird about it is that it's got dots on this side and dots on that side. You know, just in case you were playing upside down, you want to make sure you're in the right position as you played with your teeth. But, you know, it plays really nice. I'm back to using Guitar Rig 5 for this video. This is, again, I'm sticking with all the new sounds. This is from the new, the bank of the new sounds, and it's called a Jazz Amp Mono to Stereo, and love that stereo. Am I in tune? I think so. It's got a pretty big compressor in it. Another sound I really like on here is this one I was playing with earlier. This is a lot heavier, so get ready for a much louder volume. This is based on the Soldano head, so they call it a hot solo. It sounds pretty good. You can get used to it. I think it's a little thinner this way than those, but it's a slight more. It's a little thicker this way, and I think it's less of a D shape and more of a C shape. It still sounds pretty good. Let me grab one of those guitars. I'll be back in a second. Hey, back. Brought this one, which is a gorgeous instrument. There's a little sparkle on that. Beautiful. Great guitar. It's a little different from that one. The neck is a true slab neck. There's no separate fingerboard. They just hammer the frets right into the neck itself. This is a real San Dimas. A little heavier. It's got the D tuner, just pretty slick. Again, a couple of Seymour Duncan pickups. I think it's that classic set that they use. Again, that's the Guitar Rig 5. I think Guitar Rig 5 made a smart move. I'm not positive on this, but I think this is what happened. First 3 versions of Guitar Rig, they used impulse response technology for their cab emulation. When they got to version 4, they created their own emulator. It wasn't as good. And then they went running back to impulse responses for version 5, which was very smart of them because they sound better. They really do. Let's check out a couple more sounds here. This is a great one. It's a they call it high white. It's basically the version of a high watt amp. But you see how bluesy it sounds? Again, Pete Townsend used it. You can hear that sort of... So the I mean, making a San Dimas sound pretty bluesy. Not bad. That's called Blues 74 is the name. Again, all these patches are from the new section. One more here. Atmosphere guitar, Atmo Git. Sounds pretty good. guitar here. This is called Rocker. And again, it's made from that hot solo amp. This guitar is very solid, really nice, beautiful instrument. I wish I owned it, but I don't. All right, we'll check out that red one. Hold on, be right back. Last of the San Dimas. Wasn't that a movie? The Last of the San Dimas. Check that out. Gorgeous, gorgeous. What I would call a candy apple red. You know, I used to have a Strat from the early 80s where they would put a layer of gold underneath and then a translucent red over it, and they called it candy apple red. This is very similar, but I doubt it was made in the same process because that process that they used was horrible. The outer layer of the lacquer would just chip off very easily from the gold underpaint. So it was a great idea, but in reality, the candy apple paint job from way back, you know, I think they made that guitar from like 80 to 83. That was called the Strat. My dad bought me one brand new from E-World, it's just in Boston. And I love the guitar, but boy, they weren't a very good quality. That was some of the roughest years for Fender until they were finally bought back in usually the 84 or 85 by the people who really worked at Fender. And then I don't think they really came back until about 86 or 87 with their own stuff. Again, this is very much like a Strat, but a lot beefier. You know, it's got the same neck as the Blue, the you know, the beefed up you know, natural wood. You know, that all started back in the early 80s with really Kramer with the natural oil finish. A beautiful feeling guitar. Ton of money. Was this about $650?
Used.
Used. 650 used, 700 used?
Knew about 900.
You knew about 900. So knew about 900 used, about 650, you know, 600 if you're lucky you can find one. If you're lucky if you can find one in this condition. It is in mint condition. It is in like brand new shape. And you know, it just plays so much. Check out another. I love this one. This will be the last one. Again, I'm still in Guitar Rig 5. This one's called 94 Rock Salt. Sounds great, huh? It'll take me a little while to get used to this guitar. really nice. Again, Seymour Duncan's, Floyd Rose. My only complaint about I think all three of them is that the knob is a little sluggish, you know, which is quality, but putting like one of those EVH, you know, rapid fire in there would be much easier to do that. It's almost so you need almost 2 fingers to really get it going. You couldn't do it, I don't think. It's a little too sluggish. But overall, you know, the quality of the guitar is outstanding. This one in particular sort of reminds me of a Kramer I used to own in the early 80s. That the guy who owns these guitars actually bought from me a number of years ago, and he eventually sold it. But it was the same thing. It was a maple fingerboard, Floyd Rose, 2 humbuckers, a very similar paint job. Just looking down at it right here, I'm getting a little deja vu, you know, back to that old guitar. Deja vu all over again. Anyway, that's it. A few Guitar Rig 5 patches. Checking out the killer San Dimas. You know, it's pretty nice. I highly recommend these guitars. They're beautiful. That's it, dudes. This video, by the time it's strung together, is going to be a half hour, so I better call it a night. Rock on. Till next time.